Okay, Aries through Pisces, January 28th through the 30th. All right, Aries through Pisces, love, please. What's going on with Aries? Aries. Aries. Okay. Oh, your card came out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Aries, this is a little tough energy. So right now, it's either you or them. Usually, I look at this pile as them, but your card did come out, but that could be because you're definitely on their mind. But it's like tough. There's the Ten of Swords here, so somebody could be ending like a long-term commitment here. Over the next 2 days, or maybe this has already happened kind of energy. This could possibly involve marriage with the Hierophant here. It could also be, though, that someone has ended something in order to be with you. There could be like, I mean, this could go a lot of different ways. For some people, it's going to be like not great energy. For some people, it's going to be great energy because the Page of Pentacles is here too. So it could be like a proposal with the Hierophant here, the Ten of Swords. It's like no longer, are they going to be single or you going to be single? That could be what this is saying. And there is an offer here that you've waited for a very long time with the Ten of Wands. You guys both have tens. So there's like definitely like a cycle that is completing as we speak, kind of, at least in this month or this energy. The Wheel of Fortune is here too. So the Wheel of Fortune goes into the Page of Pentacles. So again, like I don't see heartbreak here, and I don't see disappointment cards. I don't see anything like that. So it could again be somebody's ending something to be with you, or it could be that again you are changing up situations, maybe moving in together, maybe just upping the commitment level, something like that. Because there is some sort of wheel that is turning here, like things are moving in a different direction from being stagnant for a very long time with the Ten of Wands, and now somebody's like more freed up, and there is an offer here that involves long-term commitment. Okay, so that's for the most of you. For a few of you, it could be an ending. It could be an ending to a long-term relationship, but it again, like I don't see huge disappointments around this. So like if that would be like devastating to you or something like that, like I don't think this reading's resonating then is what I'm saying, because I don't see Three of Swords or Five of Cups and things like that. I see in fact opportunity. So it's like maybe you're ending something, a long-term thing in order to uh, take an offer, or make a move or something like that with someone else. Let's see. One more card for you guys. So if you've been single, you might start dating somebody at the end of the month. You also have the Eight of Pentacles and the World. Again, I feel like this is definitely the end of a cycle for some of you. So, I mean, the World card, definitely. And with the Page of Wands here, you'll definitely be communicating with someone. Wow, yeah, you've got the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So I think a lot of you have a choice between someone who you have been with for a long time or a long cycle. It could even be just hanging on to somebody for a long time in your thoughts or something like that. But there is a Knight of Cups here, a Page of Pentacles. There is something new coming in. The Tower card into the Star and the Two of Cups. How about that? Okay. Tower card indicates like sudden change, sudden out of the blue type things. You guys could even be moving in together with the Hierophant, something like that. Obviously not all this is probably occurring in 2 days, but you get the gist of where this is going. The Star card is here, so it could be dealing with an Aquarius, or this is just kind of wish fulfillment, that sort of thing. Healing of the situation. There's definitely an end of a cycle here. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is a love connection. Go Aries. Okay. All right, so that was Aries. So Tauruses. Let's see what's going on with Tauruses. Taurus. Tauruses. 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 Okay, Taurus, here we go. Sorry, one more. Taurus. Okay. Oh, Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so, all right. Now you do have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so this energy does not look so good, though, right now. However, I do see that there could be some improvement. Okay. Yeah, definitely. The sun is shining again. You have the Two of Cups and you have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. To me, the bottom of the deck represents more like what's coming in down the road, though. So right now, the current energy is not so great. One of you has the Three of Swords, one of you has the Ten of Swords. So this indicates to me there's definitely, issues. Something here that could be disappointing or feel like an ending, that sort of deal. This person has the Six of Swords with the Three of Swords, so they're trying to. It's weird. It's like they're moving away from a bad situation and then into a bad situation, and they're just. It seems like they're repeating a cycle. This person. They also have the World card here, so I do feel like they are. They are completing a cycle. Actually, if this is you, then it's not. It could be what I just said about a bad situation and a bad situation. But then if this is your energy, I do feel though that it's like you will like complete this cycle of anxiety and patterns and things like that. All right. So this could be the person that you're dealing with. I mean, somebody here also because both sides actually in this reading, it's like nobody seems to be like no one person seems to be the victim. It's like you kind of both seem to be. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of times in readings, like I see kind of like this person's like really trying and they love this person so much, but they're just devastated. It's like I see you guys both kind of that way, like both not devastated necessarily, but I mean it may vary depending on your situation. But I see both of you as disappointed, and like I don't see any clear like faults here or anything like that, or somebody who's made one drastic move over the other. It's like you guys both seem to be like doing the same things, okay? And you both are like kind of heartbroken and that kind of deal. So probably about, I would say in a couple weeks, it could be like 2 months, you guys will have like kind of a turnaround. So I don't know if it's with the same person or if it's somebody new. Because I mean, with the Two of Cups and the Sun card here, it's like there's definitely something that is changing for you guys. Let's see. Okay, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like you guys are going to be working together again, is what I feel. So, but there's like a time lapse or time gap here. So it's like if it feels like heartbreak energy right now, because again, on both sides, we've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Ten of Swords, or it feels like an ending. I mean, it could be with this person, and then like I said, that it could be like within 2 weeks or 2 months, you meet somebody completely different. That's possible. I don't see aces here though, and I see more cards about like working together, like on the same page and talking to each other. So that indicates to me this is probably this person. So I do see that. It could, for some of you, it could be as long as 6 months, because I do have the Six of Wands here. But it's like you guys, I feel like you guys will mend whatever this issue is, whether that's like getting back together and making another run at it, or if it's just like getting that great, closure that you need, whatever it is that's going to make you happy. Because this is love. The Two of Cups and the Sun card is like happiness. So, and that's at the bottom of the deck, and it's not that far away because it's the first two cards at the bottom of the deck. And then I see you guys working together with this like Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles and things like that. So it's like just hang in there. Somebody here is, I think you guys are both managing it well despite the loss, is what I see here. Okay, because it's like the Six of Wands is a card of like a lot of support here, a lot of people offering their help or what have you. I mean, usually the Six of Wands is like a victory card or something like you feel fantastic about, but I don't know. Maybe you do with the Ten of Swords. I mean, maybe you are proud of yourself for ending this thing. That could be too. And then the Six of Swords is a card. So you guys both have sixes. So you guys are both trying to balance this out and in this cycle of whatever has been disappointing for both of you. Like you guys are both doing the right Well, I don't know if it's the right thing, but you guys are both doing the same thing right now, is what I see. So, but again, very soon, Two of Cups, Sun card. So, all right, Taurus. So let's see, Taurus. Who are we on? Taurus. Gemini's. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Jim and I. Okay. Yeah, Gemini. You guys are gems, right? Gemini? GEM. Geminis. What's going on with Geminis, please, in their situation? What's going on with Geminis in the next couple days, please? Okay, Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Some of you Geminis will have communication from the King of Wands shortly. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Situation for Geminis. Gemini, please. What's going on with Geminis? Okay, some of you might be dealing with an Aries because they had a similar card right in the exact same position. Okay, so we do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay. So this is what I see is like both, like somebody here, they really want to move forward, all right, but they kind of don't know how to communicate, and it's driving them crazy. Okay. And this is someone like that you are really, really, really into. Like you picture yourself like marrying this person and you know, all that sort of thing. Now, the other person, and this could be you, I'm not sure, or these could be all you. I almost feel like I'm not picking up on them, I'm just picking up on you in this read. So definitely could be single, because I saw the King of Wands communicating when the cards fell out. Then I see the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and with this Magician here, I feel like this is more like you trying to manifest like something with, you know, either this King of Pentacles or King of Wands. For the next couple days, I don't see a bunch of action though, I gotta be honest. So let me just take a look here. It's like you're ready, like you are so ready to take that leap into like a committed relationship. You are super, super ready. And it's like you're just waiting on this guy. This guy who has his head up to his head going, oh, I don't know, you know, what should I communicate? Should I not? You know, just kind of sitting around moseying, you know, taking a little chill pill underneath the tree, not doing anything, you know, and you're like, no, you know, you have the Chariot, you have the Fool, you have the Hierophant, you know, it's like you want to get going now, you know, to get this moving. But it's like with the Five of Wands here and the Five of Swords, these are both cards of obstacles. Fives are obstacles. And, you know, I think with the Five of Wands here, I mean, it could be a little like competitive out there, you know, maybe for this person's attention. Something about it is competitive, okay? And with the Five of Swords, it's like I feel like you know what's right. Like you are convinced, like you know exactly, and I don't mean in a bad way, you know, but like you are convinced that like this is the one and this is the one I'm going to fight for, you know, but the situation right now is just chaotic. So it's like I feel like you will cut through the confusion. You will, because I mean this Five of Swords is a little badass in this deck. So I feel like, you know, that they're going to cut through all, they're going to slice through all these wands of confusion and all that. But I just don't feel like it's necessarily coming in the next couple days. With the Magician here though, I feel like, you know, work with your higher self and like spirit and things like that. Don't just like work on like Abraham Hicks manifestation techniques and things like that, right? And I'm not putting those down. Those are very useful and things, but they're useful for different areas of life, I feel. So this is more, I mean, we're talking about like, I think you really see a long-term, top-term thing with this person. So it's like, this is more about manifesting on a fair, like with a fair angel or someone that will consider your best highest interest and their best highest interest too. So manifest in that way, like connect with that type of energy, I feel, because there is somebody out there that is waiting for you. They're waiting. There's a King of Pentacles out there, and they're just waiting. All right. So, but it could be that you are so inflexible because you are convinced 100% that this is your person, and maybe this is your person. So it's that be open to things, all right, that could happen, because these are obstacles here. So let me give you guys one more card. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just really, and you have the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck and the King of Swords now. So, and the High Priestess, again, cards of, okay, so it's the same message. I just said I don't want to, I won't repeat myself like a broken record, but Seven of Swords to me is a lot of times just kind of like spying on someone, trying to find out what their deal is, what's going on, where are they, what are they doing, that kind of thing. Not in a creepy way or anything like that, just in that way that, when we, get like obsessed over someone or, something like that. So I still see that going on, even into the beginning of February. And it's like there are opportunities around you. Now we have an Ace of Pentacles and a King of Swords. So, and I haven't seen that King of Wands yet. He fell out at the beginning of the deck, and I feel like that's the one you want the communication from, but I still haven't seen him. And we have the High Priestess here, which again, to me, is about connecting with the right source, like not just manifesting something kind of, there's the Queen of Wands, nice. Not just manifesting because you are so dead set that absolutely this is the one I have to have, because the Five of Swords is inflexible. They're not very flexible. And I feel like there's other kings around you, but if your attention is just on this one and it's not being manifested in a way that's for your highest good and their highest good, and not that you're intending to do that. I'm not accusing anyone of that. I'm just saying, keep it open, keep it fair, and definitely keep yourself available. If you are single, because I feel like there's other kings around you that are interested. So, okay. Gemini. So, Cancers. All right. Cancer. Let's see what's going on with Cancers, please. Cancers for the next couple days. What's going on? What's the energy with Cancers next couple days, please? Regarding love. Okay. So, Capricorn energy, Virgo energy. Okay, Cancers. Cancers. What's going on with Cancers out there, please? What is going on with Cancers? Capricorn, Cancer, Virgos and Cancers. Okay, just Cancers, please. Cancers. What's going on with Cancers? Next couple of days. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. The Lovers card is at the bottom of the deck. Cancers. Go Cancers. Okay. This one looks pretty decent, actually. And, oh, yeah, very decent. You have the King and you have the Queen of Cups here. So a suited pair, Cancer. That is fantastic. And the Page of Wands. So definitely a message. We also have the Two of Cups in this reading. So this is really, really good. Some of you have an Emperor coming towards you, so this could be possible Aries. It could be a lot of different signs, so it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Actually, but they're softening. Okay, so this is interesting. So it's like because of this connection, because of this Two of Cups connection, I feel like this person is actually like, with the Six of Swords and Emperor, they're actually leaving like Emperor type energy. Because to me, like the Emperor is really cool. Like if the Emperor and Empress are in the same read, but if it's just the Emperor, sometimes, I look at it a little suspect, because sometimes the Emperor is a little bit controlling, a little bit manipulating, a little bit like, oh, I'm the emperor, oh, Etsy t-shirt sale, yay. Sorry. That's funny. It went cha-ching, like right when I was talking about the emperor, and it's like, it was like one of my little apps going off. They sometimes are like kind of all that, and they know it because they are all that. Okay, so and there's nothing wrong with knowing that. That's cool, but they're a little bit, like, all right, you come to me, and they don't put in much effort and work and things like that. I feel like this one though, this emperor is like softening a little bit. Not. I mean, emperors are cool too. You don't want them like wishy-washy or anything like that either. But I feel like there's like something like opening up with them. And then you have this Page of Wands and you have the King and Queen of Cups. So, Page of Wands are messages coming in. So I think that's really fantastic. And you had the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, you have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck too. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool card. Fantastic, Cancers. It's about time, man. Your readings have been a little like, eh. Okay. So I do feel like something's coming together for you guys here. Hopefully for most of you towards the end of this month here, this is a couple day energy. We'll see. I'm going to do these, and I'm going to start trying to do these every couple days. But for some of you out there, it looks like a good match. Absolutely. And a message to consider. So yay, go Cancers. Okay. Cancer. Oh, Leo? Am I on Leo already? Yep, I am. Leo. Okay, Leos, let's see what's going on. Ace of Pentacles fell out, Leos. Yay. So it could be some sort of new opportunity, maybe just a date, maybe just a, hey, a little head nod in the grocery store, something like that. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see what comes out. Leos. Leo, please. Love messages for Leos next couple days here at the end of January. For Leos. What's going on with Leos? Love, please. Leo. Wow, those just couldn't wait to get out. Whew, okay. Yeah, there's a message probably coming to you guys because it's like I felt like it was urgent, like when I was putting out the cards, which is odd because we got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so which doesn't really scream urgency. Maybe that's actually, I think that's what it is. I think you're waiting on clarity. You're waiting on a communication. And it feels like urgent, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced it's coming yet. We do have the Ace of Swords here, and you did have the Ace of Pentacles that fell out earlier. So I do feel like there is something coming. I don't know if it will be in the next couple days though, because you have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you're still kind of like waiting and waiting. And I also feel too with this Five of Swords and the Empress, it's like, I get the thing that it's like you're not, I don't think you're used to waiting. That's the thing. Because it's like, if you're coming out like with this Five of Swords into the Empress kind of energy in this deck, it's not like always, but in this particular deck, what I'm seeing is it's like you're not used to waiting, and you're like, doesn't this motherfucker see I am an empress? It's like that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like I'm like motherfucker, like I'm hearing like Hank Moody. It's like Hank Moody doesn't like wait for a message, right? I'm from like Californication, right? It's like he's just he just expects things, right? And that's what I feel like your energy is, and you're like you don't get it, and like you're waiting around, but unfortunately I don't see this person moving too quickly, and I know that's going to be a bummer to hear. We'll kind of take a look at the bottom of the deck here, but yeah, they're very much in indecision land. This person's afraid of long-term commitment with the Hierophant here. I think it's like they because you're coming off as the Empress, so that thus they would have to be the Emperor, or if it's same sex, whatever they would have to be the Empress, or Emperor, whatever, that kind of thing. And I think that it's like they might see that as trouble, and they're trying to contemplate this particular situation is what I feel. So I don't know. The Five of Swords coming out here too, and I'm not saying you are this way. I want to make that very clear. I don't need a bunch of Leos going off on me, man. But they may see you as sort of like, oh, I gotta say this delicately, but they might see as kind of a little bossy or a little bit of like, I mean, they, you know, it's possible. I mean, they could be a little intimidated, quite frankly, and that's kind of that makes sense because again, like I get the sense like you're not used to like waiting, like around a long time, like that usually like people just kind of pursue you or you know something like that, and it might be like a little bit you might have said something in some way that like seems just like really sharp where they think that like you could be like a little bit you know a little bit of a challenge. I'll say that. Let's see, I'll give you guys one more card, but I do feel good. You know, you do have an ace here. I mean, for some of you, you may get clarity and you may get communication because it does go to the Two of Swords to the Ace of Swords, and that is good, and then to the Six of Swords, so that's nice too because it's like somebody like being on the fence with a decision, and then they get their clarity. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is with the Six of Swords, then they might be kind of leaving that behind and maybe they made their choice to go a different row in a different direction. But let's see, are they headed towards Leo? Are they headed towards Leo? Nine of Wands, that's still really slow. Now you do have the Page of Pentacles here. You have eight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. This person could be married, and if they're not afraid of like long-term commitment with you, they may be married and not sure how they want to pursue with this. That could be too. All right, one last card for Leos, please. Leo's outcome. Leo's outcome. Okay, your outcome is the Chariot and Judgment card. All right, so Leo's, it's like, I feel like you're fine. You know, it's like, this person is like, I mean, Nine of Wands, you know, I mean, there is a Page of Pentacles here, but it's just a page, you know, so it could be some kind of communication and stuff, but still, I feel like they're just like really on the fence and slow still. You have the Chariot card. Chariot card to me is a victory type card. It's about moving forward, and you do have the Judgment card here as well. So it's like, I feel like you're not the type to sit around and wait forever. It's like, or if you have been, maybe you have been that type and you have been waiting around forever, I feel like then this is you standing up for yourself and becoming the empress that you know you are and saying, F that, I'm out of here, you know, and it feels like the right time for you to sort of have your own personal victory and move forward. So I do see something coming in for you guys. I'm not 100%. It could be Scorpio, possible Aquarius. But you guys, you have options here. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, into Two of Cups. Yeah, and that's what I'm feeling. Like once you get your emotional power for you know back you know that emotional power sense, it's like and leave a situation that's like not serving you emotionally, it's like that's where you find the Two of Cups, you know, and this connection. So it's like you guys you're on your way towards the right things. I think that this is it's just a little bit scattered, and like I said, I felt the urgency as I was putting out the cards, so it could be like, and I feel like that's from you, Leo, like you want this like action, but it's like they're taking their you know sweet time, you know, and I feel like as soon as you just kind of fight for yourself and your own emotional like safety and security or what have you, and just kind of detach a little bit from the situation and move forward and do your things, it's like then that's when the Two of Cups happens, right? Which is like that connection and that sort of thing. Okay. All right, Leos. Where am I at? Leo. Oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles keeps falling out. It's like, there you go. All right, so and I was just going to do Virgos. So Virgos, Ace of Pentacles falling out. Nice. Okay. It fell out in Leo's read at the beginning as well, and maybe another one too in the early, I can't remember. It was one of the aces fell out in one of the earlier signs I read. Okay, Virgos. Virgos. Whoops. Next couple days energy Virgos, please. Virgos, love energy, please. 4 of Virgos. Virgos. A couple shuffles here, Virgos. Virgo. Okay. Oh, cut the deck at that Ace of Pentacles again. There you go. And Knight of Wands. That says, could be somebody coming in quick, making you an offer. Okay. Okay, King of Wands. So what was a Knight of Wands is now a King of Wands. So that's good. Okay. Oh, Virgo, don't be stressed out. Okay. All right, so you do have the World card at the bottom of the deck. So, and there is a 10 in this reading. So this could definitely be the end of like a cycle. Oh yeah, you're headed towards something really good. You have the 10 of Cups here. So, so for somebody, you know, it could definitely feel like the end of a cycle. You also have the Death card. So the Death card and the World card together can mean like the end of a cycle, the starting of a new cycle. With the King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Wands. So the King of Wands is especially at this deck, very intriguing because, you know, usually in most decks when you think of the King of Wands, it's like the super magnetic, you know, kind of dude. This one is a little different. He's like a little crazy, a little, you know, doing some kind of interesting like tricks and things like that, you know, but very like charming. This is a very charming King of Wands that you are dealing with. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, if this is the guy, like if you're dealing with this, you know, if this is the person you're dealing with, it's like there's like this sense of things like turning, but it's unfamiliar to them, okay? Because it's like the 10 of Wands is here too. And the 10 of Wands is something that should be the end of a cycle, all right? Like it should be done and buried and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it's still lurching, you know, it's still like, you know, showing its burdensome self, you know, because they're crouched over and having to carry all these burdens and all of that. So it's like, in a sense, the only thing, you know, I'd say, guys, because it's like this person, it's like they want to change, but they have a lot on their plate, okay, with the 10 of Wands. And it's like they're playing catch up is what I feel. So the wheel is turning, but it's like they're struggling because they know the timing. The timing is imperative, and it's like they're struggling with like staying on top of the wheel, on the good side of the wheel, okay? And you, or this could be vice versa, either way, but you have the Page of Swords. So it's like, I feel like for some of you, you've got this message, like, and it's you've got some sort of clarity here, okay? But the 9 of Wands, there's something about it, though, that gives you a lot of anxiety, because the 9 of Wands is a lot of times lying in bed at night, thinking about things, worried about things, how are things going to turn out, and that kind of deal. And you have the Death card, so it's like there could be something that is like profoundly changing, and maybe that's why you're worried, you know, because you know like this cycle is happening. Okay, so it could also be well, Death card, it could also be just Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. You also have lots of fire energy here, well, and air, really. So it's like, but this is, it's needless anxiety, okay? Because it's like when I see the 9 of Swords, it's just that like there's something about a message here or a communication that has you up at night going, you know, and just like kind of stressed out about it. But it's just static, you know. That's the thing. Whereas like in this card, like look, you know, here's this person, check it out. You know, they're laying in bed, they got their eyes covered. Well, it's not a person, it's like a, I don't know, it's Alice in Wonderland, so I don't know what that creature is. But and it's got like all the stabbing knives like above their head because they can't sleep because of all these like issues, right? And it's like, but then you have the next card, which is the Death card, which is super chill and calm, right? It's like she's just like sort of like blowing out this like candle and letting things just sort of swirl and what have you into where they land. So it's like being a little bit more chill with the communication that came in. I know that's hard. It's easier said than done, but that's what I get the sense of. Just kind of letting things that no longer serve you go, and embrace the things that new, embrace the change. And that's what I see. You have the Six of Cups here, you have the Queen of Wands, the moon. Ooh, interesting. So the moon is a lot of times like just things that you don't know yet, like things that will come to light eventually. Okay. You have the Two of Pentacles into the Two of Cups. So there's going to be decisions made soon. These are all, down the road, but they all lead to your emotional fulfillment, okay, with the Ten of Cups. So don't stress, don't worry about things. It's like, the next couple days, it'll probably feel like things are transitioning and that kind of deal. But it's like, I feel like your person, if you have a person, because that could be, if you're single, that other person, especially with the wheel, the way it was like chasing, it's like they might be trying to create like divine timing, or for them too, or something of that nature. So okay, Virgo, where are we at? Libras, next couple days, love, please. Libra, next couple days in love. So I think I'm going to take a stab at doing these every couple days. Actually, I enjoy like these kind of videos actually more. All right. And, I know I enjoy watching daily energy videos and things like that myself. So I figure if I enjoy it, you guys probably do too. I watch Tyler's always on. I always watch Tyler, of course. You guys know that already. But what's it? Secret Tarot, I think is the one. I think it's Secret Tarot, or there's a couple of them. I'll try to list them that I do like and I do follow. I don't always, because it's like, I don't know. I mean, things, not much changes really in like a couple days, But I enjoy seeing them, when they're there. It's nice that they're handy. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libras and love. Libras. Libra. Okay. Okay. So you guys do have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So something could definitely be changing soon for you guys, possibly a Capricorn. We have the Ace of Wands here, the Lovers card as well. Let's see. So the Hermit, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. So definitely someone here, and now this could be your energy, this could be theirs, especially with the Hermit here, because you could be cuspy, Libra, but it doesn't have to be, or cuspy, Libra, Virgo. So with this, I get the sense like somebody needed to like go. Somebody needed to like go somewhere, or be away from you. And it was very hard. It was very hard for you is what I see. But it's like through this, it's like as stressful as it is or was, it was necessary emotional growth is what I see. One of you might have like a little pet, also like a little dog, I see, with this Eight of Cups. Because of Piglet, I think that's who it is sticking out of the cup. But it just made me think of like a little dog. Like that might have like helped get you through this time. Or this person too. I can't tell who's who because I've got the same people on both sides. So this might be another case. I forget which sign had that. I think Gemini, where this isn't necessarily like their energy, your energy. It could be like all like your energy. Especially, like if you're single or if you're just like really in a situation. But you do have the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords a lot of times is can't sleep, because too much is on your mind, that kind of energy. So it's like, and most likely it's this person that is on your mind. So, I mean, the best cure for this is like meditation, things like that. Or if meditation just is not happening for you, although don't give up. It's actually very, very simple. It's just everybody says, oh, it's so hard, I can't quiet my thoughts. That's okay. That's not the point. The point is just to sit still and just be and all that, because the thoughts will empty on their own. The other thing is really good is like my mom always talks about. She does the if you have like a really, really, really busy mind, she does those from, I think it was from the 80s or 90s, called the Artist's Way. And it's like artist pages or something like that it's called, and you just like get up every day and just write. It doesn't matter what you write. You're not writing a story, you're not writing a message, you're not writing anything. Just like write whatever words come to your mind and fill up like 2 or 3 pages. It's just a practice to get rid of the clutter. Okay, because I feel like you're up at night with way too many thoughts going on here, or they are. It could be their energy. So you have the Fool card, the Ten of Wands, and the Hierophant. So it's like, the good thing is, it's like, despite this situation, whatever it is, it's like there is still this sense of optimism. There is a sense of, this has been like a really long time coming. That's not escapable. Like, you guys both know that. But with the Hierophant here, this could be a long-term commitment. This could just be you wanting that also, so, and I'm not saying this is happening in the next couple days or anything like that, but that's what I see the general energies where they are at. So it's like moving from something that has felt burdensome and a long time into something that is more stable and long-term, especially with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, because that indicates to me that things are changing for you. The Lover's card. For some of you, it's going to be a tough go. For others of you, this could work out. Okay, so it's like the energy I see is very like very grown up in one way, but I gotta be honest, I'm seeing a lot of like inner child here too. So like a little too dreamy is what I'm seeing with this. And that's, I'm not saying that, it can't happen, but it's like there's like a little bit of like there's the adult you, that is dealing with this and dealing with that and sees things logically and emotionally intelligently and all of those things. But there's like an inner child you also that is like, willing to be a little too risky, willing to kind of let yourself, think, maybe that like, oh my gosh, we're going to get married and this is going to be, so just walk a line in between, you're Libras, right? Walk a line in between both of those with that childlike hope. That's fine. But also that adult emotional intelligence, and somewhere in between that is where I feel to keep this. And that way it's like, because for some of you, this is going to work out. For others of you, all right. so just approach it as in the middle, somewhere in the middle. All right. Okay. But for the most part, like, your cards look good, and I like the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. That was cool, because like something will start happening soon. All right. So probably more into February. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. Uh-oh, what fell out, Scorps? Let's see. Oh, the Empress card. All right. Empress card. Uh-oh. And Temperance. Okay. So, could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Taurus. Taurus. All right. Sagittarius or Taurus. All right. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpios? Next couple days. Love energy, please. Scorpios. Okay. Okay. Okay, your card came out, Scorpio. You have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody else had the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and Death card too. I just did. I can't remember though. So you'll see it if you cross watch, right? And it was in the exact same position, actually. So, all right, 2 2s. So you guys both have 2s on each side. So 2s are a little bit like being at a crossroads, trying to make a decision, that kind of thing. There's something here, Scorpio, with the moon card. Now, it could just be a Pisces. That's possible. Maybe you're in between a Pisces and a Scorpio. Or it could just mean with the Two of Pentacles and the moon card that it's like you're not really super clear on which direction you want to move forward yet, and you feel there's information like hidden from you, or you don't know yet that there's information hidden from you that's going to come to light. Something's going to come to light soon and make things a lot more clearer is what I feel. And then actually, yeah, that's beautiful. And then the way she like kind of blows out the candle and stuff, then I feel like it's like once you get that clarity that the moon kind of veils from you, it's like then you can like blow out that candle, and it's like, okay, now I can kind of go to sleep or what. It reminds me like she's been reading and studying and learning and doing all these things, burning the candle, maybe at both ends or whatever, but it's like now it's like once it's either you get the clarity and you're able to do that now and just sort of like blow out the candle and go to sleep, metaphorically kind of thing, or it's like you still don't know, but for some reason you're okay with that, which I wouldn't understand that, because I'm a Scorpio too, and we're never okay with not knowing the mystery. But sometimes we are. I'm kidding, of course. And so it could be that too. Maybe you just kind of like, oh well, it's hidden from me, I ain't gonna figure it out, and I'm just gonna blow this candle out and go to sleep. So it could be that. I don't see like too much anxiety or anything like that going on. In fact, it's pretty calm. Like these two cards, they just seem kind of ethereal and chill. There's something up here in the stars too that's really cool. So it's like yeah, I feel like like you're good. Wow, these cards really go together. So it definitely could be a Pisces, because this like smoke or whatever, it kind of goes into this card too. So these two seem really connected. And what's really interesting too is these look like the like dog and wolf from like what would be like the is that the Lover's card? Oh no, that's the moon card, right? Yeah, something like that. Is that right? Oh yeah, never mind. That's the moon card. So, but there's like something up in the stars here that's like wild, like unknown. Okay, for you guys. With the Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Chariot. So this is somebody that's like a little bit on the fence. They're trying to make a decision. Could be, you might have somebody married here because the Hierophant is in the corner of this card. So it could be somebody who's married, or it could be just somebody who is a little on the fence about, I don't know, long-term commitment, that kind of thing. Or this could be about a choice, a decision, maybe, of moving the relationship up further. It's like sort of being on the fence and not sure. But then with the Three of Cups and then the Chariot, this to me is about moving forward. The Chariot card especially. It's about moving forward, victory, all those things. The Three of Cups is usually like some kind of celebration or get together or date, or just sort of hanging out, that kind of thing. With the Three of Cups, you could meet this person out dating or out with friends. But I feel like that they want to move forward, and they are flexible too, very flexible. This person in the background here is doing, so I don't mean like they could be physically flexible, but I mean like they're a flexible person. And I feel like too, like they're ready to have fun with you, Scorpio, is what I see. So this is they're probably a sign that is not fixed. I don't feel like this is fixed energy. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So, looks good. All right. All right. Oh, let's see. That's right. So you had Knight of Wands. I knew there was something I wanted to talk about. You had Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think intuitively you feel like someone is a Knight of Wands. See, you may have choices, Scorpio, because you have the two also. You have the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like you have a couple different choices here. I feel like intuitively you feel like somebody, it's just not right. You know, somebody's going to like leave you out in the cold, or you might leave them out in the, you know, like intuitively you feel like the Knight of Wands energy is not going to be the one for you because, you know, Scorpio's a Knight of Wands. You know, depends. But the Page of Cups is here. Yeah, with the Empress, I feel like yeah, there we go. And there's the Hierophant. You're holding out for like long term. That's what I feel. So it's like you may have choices here. Yeah, the Lover's card, choices. Absolutely. All right. Eight of Wands. Yeah. All right. So, and you end up with the Sun card too eventually. So, I mean, just take it cool. I think you know, there's things unknown from you right now, Scorpio, with the Moon card, and I know that sucks because, you know, we just want to dig in and solve all mysteries of the universe, right? But it's like I feel like with that Death card there, it's like you know, just kind of chill, you know, and let things be, and you know, something will you know, manifest, make, you know, some sort of solution will make itself manifest. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay, Two of Cups, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. Clarity. All right, clarity, possibly dealing with a Cancer, possible Scorpio. We got King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Empress could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces, Virgo, or Aquarius. Got to 50 million signs here. All right, so, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. Okay, so with the Two of Cups and the World card and then Six of Swords, interesting. All right, let me clarify your Ace of Swords. Okay, the Devil card just kind of flipped around, so it could be a Capricorn or a past person. There's communication coming in here. The High Priestess as well. Oh, and the Moon. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, so, I feel like what you may not know, Sagittarius, is that this person is like, there's somebody maybe like pulling away from you. So with the Two of Cups here, I mean, this could be your energy too. So, I mean, it can be either way. But it's like, I do get the sense like someone, like intuitively, I think this is you. I think intuitively, like you are extremely clear about this situation, even though the Moon is here, and I'll get to that. But it's like I think your higher self with the High Priestess knows like very well like what to expect with this person, like being very clear, you know, like the High Priestess is trying to tell you some things. Because I feel like this person is, with the World and Six of Swords, I mean, there's a couple different things it could be. Because the World and Six of Swords, this could be like big travel, okay? This could be like, it could be somebody from like a different country that you have been in a relationship or that you are going to meet. That's possible too. It's like there's something I'm not getting. Hang on. And it's because the Moon and the High Priestess is here. When we have the Moon and High Priestess, that means there's a lot underlying to this that is going to be a little bit tricky. So let me just take a look. Because I feel like ultimately this is positive if you make the right decision. Oh yeah, definitely positive. Wow. Because yeah, there's something here that could leave you in a bad situation. But then you have the Page of Cups, King of Cups into the Hierophant with the Lover's card and the Tower. Wow. But there's a Five of Pentacles and some other stuff going on here too. So hold on one second. Let me just look at this a little bit more. Give me a little bit more on this, please. Okay, so that's King of Wands. Okay. Ten of Cups. Okay, and then what is High Priestess and Moon for Sagittarius, please? Sagittariuses. Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna be frank, Sagittarius. I'm gonna say this because it's like there's something that I'm just like kind of not. It's not a super clear storyline for me. Okay, and I know that's, you know, whatever, but I'm just admitting it, and you know, you guys can say whatever, but at least I'm being honest, okay? So the thing is, though, with the High Priestess and the Moon here, that's probably why, because you know, that just it indicates that there's things at play, there's things at work underneath the surface. Through the surface, over the surface, you know, all the other, you know, kind of mystery worlds going on, orchestrating something for you, okay? But it's like, it's not exactly clear, you know, what it is, all right? That it's not supposed to be clear. So with the Moon and the High Priestess, I mean, the High Priestess, yes, that means like listen to your intuition. It will guide you, but it's also saying, yes, you know, the High Priestess will guide you, your highest intuition. However, it's probably guiding you to say, look, you know, not everything's in place yet. So just relax and, you know, be true to yourself, speak truths, all those things. You have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. It's like, so you got it going on right now, Sagittarius, you're good, you know, and it's like whatever the High Priestess and the Moon is about, it's about the Four of Wands. So this could be about, like a new home. This could be about, it could be like about celebrations. Some of you could be like wanting to move. That could be it with the Chariot and the Four of Wands. And there, you know, you may be getting your wish soon is what I feel. So like, you know, if you're looking to like move into a new place or something like that, that might be happening for you guys. There is a sense of travel here also, like pretty significant travel. It could be to another country. It could be even living in another country for some of you. And this isn't obviously happening in 2 days, right? So there is somebody here I feel that will make you very happy, okay? Possibly. Keep that open because you have the Moon card. So I feel like, you know, you need to keep your options open, that there may be like something else, like a different situation that could make you happy too. I think that's why the Moon card is here. Otherwise, it'd come out very clear that yes, this is your person and you guys are moving on and you're gonna, you know, do all these things. But with the Moon card here, no, there's something a little bit different that you may not be expecting, but it's going to be very good for you. So, all right. But it's all positive. That's what I see. You're moving in the positive. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we get for you guys. Capricorn. 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 Capstone. Capricorn. Not yet. Hang on. We'll get there. Capricorn. Love energy, please, for Capricorn. Okay. Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So perhaps I'm afraid of like moving from a situation. There could be a little bit of disappointment around that. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Capricorn, love. Capricorn, love. Capricorn, love. You ready? Okay, all right. Apparently you're ready. Your card's falling out all over the place. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what we got. Okay. Nine of Swords, Judgment card, Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Seems to be the card of the day. It's been floating around a lot throughout these readings. So Ace of Pentacles is something, that is coming in. So it's not, it's like an offer. All right. So it's not like, oh my God, everything's, coming all together or whatever, but it's like the beginning of something that could build into something, right? So your person's energy. Okay, Nine of Swords, Judgment card, Seven of Wands. So I feel like with the Nine of Swords, somebody's going through an awful lot of like kind of stressful type energy, maybe being up like really late at night, thinking about things, or being woken up at night and like, and just like a lot of things going through their head, basically. Typically, it's unnecessary. Not that there isn't maybe a legitimate issue or something like that, but typically, this isn't like one issue. This is like, it's a Nine of Swords. It's like many issues, because it's like once you start thinking about one thing, let's say, you're worried about this, right? And you start thinking about it at night before you go to sleep. So thus you can't sleep, right? So you're thinking about that one thing that's bothering you. And then that leads you to like, well, oh my God, I didn't even think of that. What if this happens? So now you got two things bothering you. And then that compiles and that compiles. And pretty soon you're Nine of Swords and, you're waking up at when your alarm goes off and you realize you only had like 2 hours sleep. So it's not a good energy to be in. Best thing to do is just to kind of meditate, or do something to kind of get all the thoughts out, the best way you can. Maybe write them out, something like that. With the Judgment card here, so there's this like sense of timing with the Judgment card. This could be over a renewal with someone. That is possible. There's a blocking energy here with the Seven of Wands. Either that, or it's like this person like feels like they might have like to fight for you or something like that. Like they want to fight for you, or they are being defensive. So it could be, if you're dealing with a past person, they might just be being a little bit defensive right now. They might be blocking, type energy. Maybe they're not replying back to your messages, if that's the case, because there's something going on with them where they're like pretty stressed out. Okay. Something to do with a renewal, or something to do with timing, like getting timing right on something. Your cards, you have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Empress card. So, I mean, the Three of Wands is nice. The Three of Wands is sort of kind of just knowing, that your ships are coming in. It's a very positive card. I like it in a love reading also, because it's like kind of far reaching and seeing like a bigger picture of things. It's also very much a lot of times to me a timing card. So it could be something that is significant in like 3 weeks, or it could possibly be 3 months, but it's usually not past that, because wands are pretty quick moving energy. So it could be that you're like waiting on this person. That could be, but they're like fighting for something like right now, or they're being defensive. That could be too. With the Knight of Wands, and Empress. Okay, so like if you're a male Capricorn, you have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands in this one, especially, you could be dealing with a Leo. That is possible, because there's a lion's head on here. But it's like, you're brave. You're going after what you want. You're, the Knight of Wands is very. I don't get like Playboy type thing here, but they kind of know what they want, and they're going after it. Nothing wrong with that, right? If you're the female in this equation, if you're a female Capricorn, it's like, I feel like that's who's coming towards you. But again, I don't feel like, because I know like Knight of Wands gets a bad rap, a lot of times in readings, and it depends on the positioning. Like in this, doesn't it all? No, but it depends on like the way like that they are placed around the cards. And with this, like, I don't feel like this is like a player coming towards you. It's like, it feels pretty sincere. So I don't know. There's something about like timing here too. With the Three of Wands and Judgment card, like that seems to be imperative. The Seven of Wands, I'm not really picking up on. So let me get that. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, all right. But then the Death card. Okay, but that's all right, because then the Knight of Cups. So it's like there could be like some sort of opportunity here And it's like somebody's solid, somebody's sweet, or they're trying to make a solid offer sweet, or it's almost like 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 a luring or something like that. Um, and that could like transition, okay, but it goes into the Knight of Cups, so I feel like that's really good. um could be a little like confusion around the situation with the Five of Wands, or there could be like a little bit of competition, especially around the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands usually has a little bit going on, right? And not that the Empress wouldn't either, Empresses too. But then there's Justice and Page of Cups. So I do feel like those are good cards. So yeah, you're going somewhere good. All right. So the only thing, I don't really see like the Seven of Wands. I mean, this person, they could appear to be, maybe that's what that is. Because I feel like it's pretty good. Like your cards are really good and really positive, but like there's something like bothering this person is what I see with the Nine of Swords and Seven of Wands. It's like they feel like they have to fight for like a renewal with you or timing or something like that. And that makes sense because with the Five of Wands around you, maybe there was like, maybe there's a lot of, you may feel, even though like you're the Empress in this, scenario, Capricorn, you may feel like this person has like a lot of like different options around them. That could be. King of Cups, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really get it. The Moon card though. So there, I mean, there could be some stuff that comes out later that you don't really quite understand, like with your person. But it's like they're a little stressed out right now. I feel like or this could be you. It can be vice versa also. So whoever's, whichever. But it's like there is like a connection here for sure. So you may have two. You could even have three, Capricorn. That's possible. Maybe you have three different people that you are interested in. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It looks like it's all turning out good and all of that. So, all right. Oh my God. These readings are long. Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Awesome. Awesome Aquariuses. All right. Let's see what's up with you guys. All right. Awesome Aquarius. What's going on, Aquarius, please? Aquarius. Aquarius. There we go. Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh. Knight of Cups just flipped around. All right. Somebody could be coming towards you guys. Really? Knight of Cups again, and the Two of Wands. So the Knight of Cups flipped around and went like backwards in the deck, and then decided to fall out again with the Two of Wands. So for some of you, it could be like, to me, it's kind of timing. Could be like 2 weeks, could be 2 months, but there's something, here that's like could be coming forward. So that looks positive for you guys. Could be 2 days. Sometimes wands are very quick. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry to sound annoyed, but it's like I'm annoyed in a good way. This card has flown out for like 4 of the readings that I have done. I'm not even kidding. It's like Ace of Wands or Ace of Pentacles, like everywhere. Crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, all right. So you do have, well, I won't say it's at the bottom of the deck because it wasn't, because it flew out. So you do have this Ace of Pentacles. So don't, because you got a little bit of something going on here. But, all right, so let's see. It looks like, Aquarius, like you're going to have clarity about a situation that, because you have the Ten of Swords in this reading, but I want to say that I don't see Three of Swords, I don't see Five of Cups. This reminds me of somebody else in the very beginning of these readings, so it was one of the earlier signs, had a very similar energy, so it could be you're dealing with that sign. I think it was Taurus, maybe, but, it doesn't have to be. Because I feel like your person, they have the Nine of Cups. They have the Fool card. So it's like they want to like go after like their wish, or like what they want or something like that. Perhaps that's you. If so, I don't think that's gonna fly. But it's like your person is going after something that they feel, or they were. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay, I think like the person that you're dealing with, it's like they might have like kind of, because in this case, and I'm sorry cross watchers, but I gotta say what I see, and this could be your energy too, Aquarius, but probably not, because swords are more over here, which is the air energy. So I feel like this person that you're dealing with, like they might have like kind of leapt into something like very quickly, that they were just jumping towards this nine of cups, right? And I think that's you. And it's like, but then the reality of things, it seems like kind of set in, because it's like I get this like little girl energy, and then I get this like wisdom, practical woman of the world energy. So it's like, oh, somebody else had that too. Libra, I think it was, where it's like the inner child was being the guide, but the wisdom, was there, but it's like somewhere they need to meet in the middle. So whoever you're dealing with, it's like I feel like their inner child is just like leaping towards you, right? Like, hi, and but they're practical kind of, because she's looking at her like she's an idiot. I gotta say. So like it's like she's like, what are you doing, child? So it's like I feel like this person that you are dealing with, like they're trying to like kind of tame their inner child or something like that. They realize that they're like being kind of that way, is what I see. All right. Whereas you, you've got the Ten of Swords, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. But it's a weird order. Like that would make sense if it were like Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So that's why I'm a little, let me like kind of get this a little bit. Okay. Interestingly enough, too, this makes a lot of sense, because this, in this particular deck, so the Ten of Swords is like kind of these like broken eggshells, and there's like little hands and little body pieces, right? Not in a gruesome way, because it's cartoony, done. But what this is, I just realized that the what is it? King of Swords sits on the edge of this wall and is an egg and is very fragile. And I forget the nursery rhyme, but if it falls over, right, and it's like and it's eggshells and like the hands and stuff. So I feel like the King of Swords, that would be like your guys' energy, right? So I feel like you guys were extremely like on top of things, just like completely good. But then like something that was a fragile situation, you're like, F that, and it's like you got rid of like that fragility, inside of yourself. So it's like, in other words, like you're like, fuck that, I am a warrior. So it's like, that's what I get the sense of. So like what was fragile, you decided was like too, kill that off. Be the Knight of Pentacles, take the time, kind of, move towards what you want, but take your time, assess the big picture, assess the land, that kind of thing, and then that is your empowerment, that is your truth, okay? That's what I feel. So it's like Aquarius is, it's like I feel like you're dealing with a situation here. There is an opportunity for you, so don't, there is that. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles to me is like, it's something, coming in. It's like a date, or it could be more than that, eventually, with the Ace of Pentacles. But that's basically where I'm seeing this. But it's like there's something about this person that's just like they're in between. They're in between the like an inner child and like a wise like grandma or something, but they're like not in between, and they need to be in between is what I see for you. It's like, or grandpa, let's say. But it's like, this is kind of male energy I'm getting here, because this is the King of Swords that was on the wall and then falls. So it's like, I mean, for some of you, like if you're a female, then this could be you. So role reversal. So if you're the female, that's what I feel. It's like you were ready to leap into something, reading because it's like it made you happy. It made you feel like a kid again or something like that. But the wise, grandma up in the sky, with all the wisdom and everything is saying, let's look at this again, kind of thing. And, be practical, that kind of voice is coming in because this person, so like if you're the female Aquarius, this person, I get the sense like they're a little scared, in a sense, I feel, because put this down. It's like they're a little fragile, but they're not. Kind of like they don't want to be fragile, like at all, at any cost, because perhaps they have been before and that really did not work out for them. So, and it's like they may still like move towards you, but I feel like if they do, it's super cautious. It's super cautious. It's like kind of they're moving towards you sideways, so it's like they're not coming like full on like a Knight of Wands or a Knight of Swords or something like that. They're coming through cautious and sideways from the side and all that kind of thing, but they will give you communication. They will give you clarity. Okay, so that's what I see for you guys. So it's a little complicated reading, but they just seem to get more complicated as I go on. Okay. Oh my gosh, are we there yet? Pisces, yes. Oh my God, I love you, Pisces. All right. Oh man, I gotta like start making. I envy Tyler so much, man. Seriously, it's like he just and he's done, and it's like, and it's right. It's like it's just amazing. It's like how quick he is, and because I've always wanted to do these like dailies or something like that, but it's like, oh my God. I just get onto these tangents. It's like they're like daily energy that turns into like the rest of your life. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see. Pisces. All right, a little Kurt Cobain going on here. All right, Pisces. What's going on? Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Oh. Okay. Ten of Swords just fell out, so you could be dealing with something that feels like an ending. Let's see, Pisces. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, so you got 2 pages here. So there's definitely like some kind of offer coming in. There might be even 2 things that are interesting to you. I'm not sure. No, not necessarily. I think it's just one. So, I mean, the person you're dealing with, they have the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. Wow, somebody else had almost, like way early on, somebody had this almost exact same energy if it wasn't the same. It might have even been the same. I know the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor were there. But if you're cross-watching, you'll see which video, and if it matches up, it matches up. So the Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Emperor. Okay, so I do feel like if you've been waiting on this person for like a really long time to like kind of step up or communicate or something like that, I don't think they are the type. I think it's kind of, unfortunately, I know you're going to hate to hear this, but I think it's kind of more up to you. Because it's like they're presenting as the Emperor, and the Emperor doesn't really send a bunch of text messages. It's like the Emperor is sort of, like you come to me, and not in a, I know that sounds I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it's in a very egotistical way. It depends on who you're dealing with. You know them better than I do, right? But it doesn't have to be. It's not always like just their ego and, oh, I'm the Emperor and stuff like that. Sometimes it is. But it could just be too that it's like this person may be genuinely like an Emperor, where they are extremely, like, they have a lot of responsibility, a lot of duties, a lot of things to take care of. I mean, the Ten of Wands, and I mean that could be, this person could have like a lot of responsibilities to attend to, and it's like they might be feeling like they're just like you're. The other thing is too, yeah, I think they want you to chase them. That's what I see. I think they want you to chase them because there's Alice on the wheel, right? And here's Alice with the Page of Cups. So it's like, just be careful with that energy because it's like, yeah, in this case, I am a little leery of it. I feel like you need to stand up and fight for yourself. Okay, you gotta like draw some lines in the sand too. All right, with this one, it's okay to reach out if that's fine. If like you're feeling it like you do want to, but don't chase this person too much because it's like they expect that, and it's like that's what they yeah, it is a little bit a little cocky, I gotta say. So it's like, stand up for yourself and your value and your self-worth and things like that. Sure, put yourself out there. That's cool. Um, this might be somebody you work with actually, because I almost get the sense like you might invite them to something that's more work related, but really what's behind it is more flirtatious, at nature, at hand. So, but that's fine, and this could be vice versa, also this could be them offering to you, but maybe then look into the, because you might be coming off a little bit too emperorish and like, oh yeah, you chase me, and that kind of thing. So I mean, it's a little imbalanced, I see here, because there's an emperor and then pages, and pages are young, so age also tends to be like an issue here. Like there's a pretty big age difference between these two, most likely. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing too much coming out here. It could feel too like your person was just in blocking energy, but now they're coming forth. So for some of you, that could be too. And maybe role reversals where now you're the emperor, that kind of thing. Knight of Cups is here. Okay, and the Ten of Cups is here as well at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, I do feel like eventually, like this situation will lead to something. I don't know if it's this situation because you may have two different ways to go here. But one situation, well, most likely, with the Knight of Cups going into the Ten of Cups, this is like romanticism. It's like, it could be like long term. It could be something that could be very emotionally fulfilling. It's also a little dreamy, So I mean, and I'm not just saying that because you're Pisces, but there is a little bit of fairy tale-ish a little bit to this, so careful there. Look at things for the reality. If they're pages, if you're just getting like little offers or you're just putting out little offers, that's all they are. So it's like, if you're dealing with this person, it's like this is an emperor. They don't just deal with pages and things like that. I mean, if they really are super into you, yeah, they're coming on more like the Knight of Cups or the King of Cups or something like that. So just, take things, like see very clearly. Try to see very clearly. Don't get too lost in that, in a fairy tale type thing yet. And I'm not saying it can't be, because it has potential. There could be something good here, but just be careful is all I say. It does look positive though. I do feel there will be some kind of communication, but most likely it's you reaching out to them. If they're the emperor. Okay, if you are the emperor type energy, then I feel like you could be getting a couple different types of messages. Okay, definitely a date. There could be a date, for you guys here, like in the next few days or in the next week or so for sure, like where you guys are going to go out on a date. So, I mean, I don't know, it looks pretty positive for the most part. So, all right, Pisces. All right, everybody, thanks. And I will see you guys again in a couple days. I'm going to give this a try for a while. We'll see how it goes. If I get a good response, I'll do them every couple days. All right. So, and by good response, that means thumbs ups and likes and all those good things. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Bye.